Now, John, I am part of a home-based business operation. It is working very well for me. Now, I'm making more money I've ever made in my life. I'm doing it right here from my home. Now.
Okay, so now in that quick section right there, I immediately see you establish a couple things. One is who you are,
yes,
right, in terms of, and really why you're placing the call to him.
Yes.
Right, and so there again, by establishing this rapport, I'm the doctor who can cure your illness, yes, or your problem, basically.
And I'm letting this individual know, because remember, we have individuals out there that are looking for successful home-based businesses. Mm-hmm. I identify myself very quickly that I am that individual, one of those individuals that has a home-based business.
Right.
And I let him know how well it's doing for me.
Right.
And I'm letting him know how excited I am about it.
Firm, confident, and assertive.
Exactly.
Okay, great, wonderful. Okay.
If you haven't found anything yet, if you're still looking, I want to take a few minutes. Let's see if this is something for you, okay? All right.
Okay, now, right there is a part of what we call qualifying, isn't it? In other words, yes, you're seeing if they have interest. Is
yes,
that correct, right? Because the things you're looking for are what from a telephone call? What are the two things there's three things. There's three things or two things you're really looking for most importantly?
The most important thing I'm looking for are two major components. Mm-hmm. Number one is going to be a high level of interest.
Right.
Now, and I like to identify that. Just take a moment. I want everyone to understand. Let's say that we went down into any city, anywhere in the United States. We pulled 10 people off the street, pull them to the side and ask them, how many of you would like to work from home, make $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 plus,
yeah,
and live the dream?
Right, they're all going to raise their hand.
That's the point. Yeah. Everyone's going to raise their hand. That's not the level of interest, right, that we're looking for.
It's too general.
That's right. And this is exactly why many operators waste a great deal of time. Mm-hmm. Because there's always a level of interest. Someone's always going to say they're interested, but what we're looking for is more than interest.
It's a high level.
Yeah. Exactly, a high level of interest. Right. I want that person that has decided to change their lives. Because when we look at this field, when we look at what we're doing, we're actually enhancing our lives.
Right.
If you take any excuse that anyone has, any reason anyone has for getting involved in our home-based business industry, it is to improve the quality of their life.
Exactly right.
More time with their family, financial freedom,
right,
no boss, no commute to work. Mm-hmm. This is what we're looking for to improve our situation.
And what is the second most important thing?
Money. Okay? And the reason I say that is very simple. It has money, they must have the money, and they must understand that they are investing it. They're investing in themselves.
In their future. Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So if they get on the phone and they're under the impression, well, I have to give Doug X amount of dollars, it's definitely the wrong frame of mind.
Right.
They have to see this as an opportunity to change their lives, and they have to understand what's required. In order to put myself in that position, I'm going to need
exactly
so much money to invest.
Yeah, exactly. And I think if they realize that it's not a lot of money anyway. In other words, we're only talking about small amounts of money here.
And that's the best part. Right. When we look at a regular brick and mortar operation, I mean, just the finances for securing a lease on a room.
$25,000 in a heartbeat.
Absolutely.
Yeah, exactly.
And for a fraction of that.
Right.
$1,000, $1,500, $2,000. For a fraction of that, you can actually set yourself up.
Almost no money at all.
In the comfort of your own home and make a great life.
Okay, so those are the two key things you're looking for, though, from a prospect. So somebody you're calling is a high level of interest.
Yes.
And some liquidity or some ability to be able to invest into this opportunity.
Exactly, and as you'll see, we're going to take the other component that will be taken care of very shortly.
Okay, great.